Yo, what up guys? This is a mashup the team's putting together of our empathy wine kind of telethon, infomercial, QVC session, some of the best notes, best highlights, and most of all, if you watch this, please go to empathywines.com and order now. You got your perspective. I just want to be happy. Don't you want to be happy? Anything I can answer for you?
Yeah, so like, I guess I'm still like in the process of tasting stuff. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. I'm just tasting stuff, trying to figure out.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Perfect, man. It's early, bro. 27's a tricky year. A lot of people get confused because like they see 30, it's not far away. They don't think they're a kid anymore. I need to rewrite society on this. You're a kid until you're 45. Like, you're early, bro.
Yeah, so like, what suggestions would you give? I guess for me, I'm trying like my brother always have different ideas for like businesses, and like we just trying to figure out what's the best way, how to just go about it.
I would pick one. This is, wait a minute, the bell's ringing now.
Let's go.
Maybe people are hearing me. So you pick one and you do it for 6 months to a year, and if you like where it's going, you keep doing it. If not, you take those experiences and you pick the next one. Literally write down with your homies the 9 ideas, put it in a hat, pull one, and fucking start it the next day. This is a world of action, not fucking contemplation.
Okay, that's true. I do take a long time to.
Of course, dude, because you're worried about failing, right? People disguise perfection and contemplation on their fear of failing. Just fucking go, bro.
Okay, just do whatever, If I have an idea, just go for it.
These are 9, listen bro, you have 47,000 ideas. There's 800 billion things you could be doing, but you've picked 9. All of them are good. Angela?
Angelique.
Hello.
Angelique?
Oh my gosh.
I want to call you and thank you.
Yeah, I was watching you until I answered.
Thank you so much for ordering the wine. It means a lot to me.
Thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, what's going on? Anything I can answer for you?
Yeah, that would be awesome. Well, I just started to switch up my Instagram. Basically, I'm an esthetician. I do eyelash extensions.
Yep.
And I'm like crazy booked. So I'm trying to figure out if I want
Well, first of all, let me just, there's so many people right now that are crazy booked, cutting hair, making a painting, doing nails, doing eye extensions, doing massages, doing meditation services. Immediately, and this is how you're gonna make all your money back on the wine you just bought, you have to raise your price tomorrow.
Okay.
If you are overbooked and you have demand, you have to raise it. How much do you cost?
Well, there's like fills, just like balances for nails and full sets. So if they don't have anything on, it's $165. If they're coming for a fill, it's $50. They start at $50. And it goes up $10 each week they wait.
You have to raise your your base price. You have to.
Okay.
I mean, you're overbooked, right?
Right, that's what everyone says to do, and I know, but all these girls are doing it illegally just to make money and like doing it for cheap out of their basements, so that it like.
Listen to me. And I play basketball, and LeBron gets paid $1 billion to play it. Like I don't worry about price. Worry about supply and demand. If you're in demand, guess what? People give speeches on business for free. I'm 150,000.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, completely.
I don't give a shit if they're doing it illegally in the alleys behind your house.
Okay.
Do not factor other people's prices into your strategy and the supply and demand of you.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, of course.
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna check your shit. I'm gonna have somebody, I'm just telling you, I'm giving you a preview. I'm gonna have somebody call you, right? It's gonna be Trouty in like a women's voice, because he's got a girly voice. He's gonna be like, hey, and he's gonna try to set up an appointment. And if you tell me your prices that you just quoted, we're finished, you and I.
Oh shit, okay.
And you're not gonna know when it's gonna happen. It's probably not gonna happen tomorrow, but it could happen at any time. And I'm telling you right now, it will be the greatest decision you make. And the reason I'm excited about this advice is I know I have thousands of people watching on Facebook and Instagram. And for a lot of people, they're scared to raise their price. It's the most common one woman, one man show issue out there. But if you're fucking booked, if your phone's ringing, if people are sliding into the DM and trying to do business,
Right.
if you're getting asked and you don't have time to do it, you have to raise your price.
Okay.
You're raising your price tomorrow. I'm telling you right now, tomorrow you're raising your price. The next person to ask, not 165, they're 199.
Okay.
And when they say no, I don't want to hear, fuck GaryVee, he gave me the wrong advice, because that's only a focus group of one.
Right.
Until you get 39 no's in a row, you haven't hit the wrong price.
Okay.
Are you scared to raise your price? Don't lie.
No, I'm not scared to raise my price. I've known I should be doing it for a while, but like I said, it's just hard when then everyone else's is lower, you know?
What did we say?
We don't care.
We don't fucking care about anybody else.
Right.
We spit on everybody else.
True.
We don't even acknowledge their existence. I don't even know any other agency, any other wine, any other sneaker. I don't even know of. Everybody asked me last night, Gary, what do you think about the Patriots? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, they're cheaters.
Yes, I like you already. So, do you understand though? Listen, tonight is the phone call. This is why I always say doing the right thing is the right thing. You, unlike the thousands of people that are watching that have gotten tons of money out of my free advice, you've decided to actually support me in return, which I thank you for. That is doing the right thing. I then keep you on the phone and I'm not just mailing this call in. I'm making sure that this call changes your career.
I'm working with my dad's business, and I mean, Facebook attribution in terms of like how things are doing, they can give you a sign, but obviously, I mean, you just how things have been going, and it's been helping. But is there anything in terms of specifically frequency?
I got one for you. How many different pieces of content are you running ads against?
Not enough.
The end.
Yeah.
The biggest secret in 2019 to Facebook to make it work better for people that have started to do it a little bit is more content, volume of content. You're targeting in the area of Chandler or Arizona or Pacific Southwest. Like it could be right, but if the content is garbage, then you're gonna lose. Or if you've run the content to people and they've seen the same ad over and over, literally one adjective can change the outcome.
Right. More specific and more content.
Yes, making the content more narrow and the targeting more narrow, paying more CPMs, but getting the business result you're looking for.
Right. Right on.
Got it?
I do.
The answer is the content, not the media. That's where people are getting fucked up.
Right. And what percentage of his advertising do you think should be spent on Facebook and Instagram influencer?
I mean,
the 100% he has.
I mean, it depends on a business. You know, like every business, you need to run it. Like, I don't care if somebody runs 80% of their money on direct mail if they've spent so much money and tried so many things that it's proven that that's better. So there's no right answer there. But my big thing is if you haven't really run the volume of content game on Facebook, you've got to really, really ask yourself, you know?
Right, yeah, what works is what works, and you go where the attention is.
I have no emotion. I just want results.
Right.
I don't give a shit about Facebook and Instagram. I give a shit about results. I just know that Facebook and Instagram ads are grossly underpriced for the attention they give you back. But if you don't know what to fill that attention with, a lot of people could be live streaming right now. If John and Nate were live streaming right now for Empathy Wines, we would have sold one fucking bell. Anything I can answer for you right now?
What's your take on humor and business intersecting?
Give me a little more color on that. Meaning, like I think humor is a foundational characteristic that always plays in society, but what do you mean?
No, so I mean, I totally understand like when you're starting out like young in business, going super niche is like a smart approach.
Okay.
But like when you try to be more of a generalist when
Yep.
you're starting out and you're touching a lot of different industries, there's certain like fundamentalistic traits to like lean into.
Okay.
In my mind, humor is an amazing one to like take advantage of. So I guess like where does that fall where it's like being like not taken seriously as you're developing yourself?
Oh, dude,
in the
like,
world of business?
dude, like, I see what you're saying now. Life is always about the end result. Like, people said to me I would not be taken seriously because I cursed. If you can bring it,
Yeah.
everything's taken seriously.
No, absolutely.
Like,
That's my take.
Yeah,
It's just-
that's the right take. Like, that's the absolute right take. The end.
No, cool.
All right,
yeah,
brother.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, bro. Keep being funny.
All right,
See you in
down
Atlanta.
there.
See ya. Bye-bye.
I gotta work on the funny first.
I got it. Talk to you. Hey, how are you?
I am fantastic.
Thank you so much for supporting empathywines.com, unlike many people here.
I can't wait. I can't wait to get my first case. I'm stoked.
Thank you so much. Is there anything I can answer for you?
No, just want to tell you I'm a Tom Ferry coaching client, which I know you
Yep.
know Tom Ferry.
I do.
And
How's
I'm a
real estate?
winemaker and- Go ahead. Real estate is great. It's
Good.
fantastic. I opened up my own independent office
Good
in
for you.
Leawood, Kansas.
Good for you.
And I'm a licensed broker in Missouri and Kansas.
Good for you.
But really, I have to confess, I started watching The Good Wife around the holiday time on Netflix, and now I've got this really bad addiction.
Well, here's the good
that's
news.
keeping me-
Here's the good news. You're going to give me an opportunity to create clarity. You can watch Netflix 24/7, 365 if you're happy. The people that
I'm not.
to me, the people that I go after on Netflix or video games or by the way, I watch the Jets for 3 hours, 16 Sundays a year. My big thing is if you're complaining or you're saying that you're going to build $1 billion empire, then you've got to put in hard work. If you're unhappy, here's what scares me, Lydia. Like most people that are unhappy use Netflix or Fortnite or gambling or alcohol or reading books to escape their truth.
Yes.
So for me, it's why not make your life actually happy and do things you like and live within the means of the things that you like where you can earn income so that you don't need to use those things to escape your truth.
Indeed.
So like to me, I love people that binge watch Netflix and are equally happy. Like that means you're finding the balance of escapism and fulfillment.
Something I struggle with a lot is self-doubt,
From the parents.
Not just that, but I put it on myself. Like a lot of it.
No, you don't. No, you don't. This is the number one mistake that everybody thinks. Everybody thinks that they put their own self-doubt on themselves. It's actually not how it works. Outside forces got into your head and then made you self-doubt. You think it's your voice. Nobody's voice hates them in the beginning. It's a voice that's been implanted in you, either in the beginning from your neighborhood, an outside force, often parents. And so where people get really fucked up is they think like when I talk about like don't listen to the Joneses, they're like, fuck, I don't care about other people, it's that I shit on myself. And I'm trying to get people to understand, you're not shitting on yourself, you've taken on the voice of somebody from the outside. You weren't born with like, I hate me. You've taken on the voice of somebody from the outside. It's very important that you understand this. I'll tell you why. It gets a lot easier if you actually believe it and understand it, because then you can understand it versus laying there and being like, why do I hate myself? You know what I mean? You don't. Somebody implanted their insecurities on you. It's why a lot of people get value out of me, because through my practical optimism, not my delusional you're an 8th place trophy, but from my practical optimism, if people keep putting that voice in their ears, the reason people listen to so much of my content is I'm optimistic, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and be like, if you just wish it, it happens. And in that balance, over time, if that's what goes into your ears, then all of a sudden you start believing it. Like I genuinely believe it. I believe that the two of us should never doubt ourselves. Why? Like, I don't understand. Like, go do and deal with the like, I think I suck at most things, but I need to go find that out for myself, not do it because I'm worried about somebody judging me on my failure.
Yeah, that's really good. I think part of it is like I've taken on some. A lot of people will say like you take on the worst of your parents, but I don't completely agree with that. I think you take on some of the best, and you have to break the chain of what was the worst. You know.
You're 100% in charge too. Like people like, you know, one of the things that especially when you're younger, like if like the fact that you just said that, like I understand that. Like a lot of conversation in my own family is like how us three kids took on different traits from our parents. But the reality is like that you're just fundamentally in control. There's a ton of things that I'm similar to my parents on, and there's things that I decided to audit and over time chip away at by just talking about it, you know? Like if you talk to yourself about it, like everything is solvable. I just really believe that. Like it just is. Like it just depends on what you're willing to listen to. Like if you listen to your aunt who says you've taken on the worst things of your parents, you're gonna lose. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like this is just the way it is. I'm just really happy that you're even like that we're interacting this much because like honestly, you know, it's funny. I just want people to listen to me as much as possible until they don't need to listen to me, and then I don't want them to listen to me at all.
The differences with me is like it's crazy like that we've even interacted 3 times because I've been like saying that you have another free meetup or something like that. Like I was like, do I buy a ticket to go to Atlanta to talk to you in person? I've been waiting for, you know, I talked to her and I tried internship. I wanted it so bad and I didn't get it. And I was like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna see you again. I promise I'm gonna see Gary again. I'm gonna talk to him because I know where I belong, and I know like when somebody inspires me as much as you do, I belong in that same circle.
Well, look.
And that's, I'm wired. It's like
let's.
I would put myself in that circle.
I appreciate that. So let's talk about it. So there's obviously this circle, right? Like there like internships, Team Gary. Then there's companies that I'm involved. But I got to tell you, like the thing that I'm most proud of is that I'm making myself outrageously accessible, right? Like look what I'm doing right now. Like nobody's trying harder to create access for their community. I'm one human and there's only so much I can do. But I promise you, like, this is just the beginning. Like, I'm gonna do this for the next fucking 50 years. More importantly, listen to me, this is binary. You need to act, if you use this time that we've interacted, this time, to understand that any level of self-doubt or insecurity that you have in your head is literally been put inside of it, and it's not you doing it to you, it will change your fucking young life. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video on YouTube. I wanted to jump in here at the end because I'm working on a ridiculously important project for me, and I have a funny feeling you can help. If you drink wine at all or know anybody that drinks wine at all, please go to empathywines.com right now and sign up for a subscription. Whether it's a 3-pack, whether it's a 6-pack, or whether it's a whole case of each for the year. If you drink 36 bottles of wine a year or give away 36 bottles of wine a year, please sign up for Club Empathy. This project means the world to me. I could really use your support.